Here's the top stories for November 4th. One dead while thousands displaced as Tino batters Visayas, northern Mindanao, NDRRMC reported. Palace says Marcos won't interfere in Dolomite beach probe. ICI asks Ombudsman to look into Bonoan. Other ex-DPWH execs culpability in 72 million peso Bulacan project. As Tino lashes Visayas, another cyclone forms outside Philippine area of responsibility. Bill named after Emman Atienza imposes up to 1 million peso fine against online harassment. Typhoon Tino left one person dead in central Visayas and forced tens of thousands of residents to flee their homes across the Visayas and parts of northern Mindanao, the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council reported. The lone fatality, a 52-year-old barangay tanod from Barangay Danao in Panglao, Bohol, was killed after being struck by a falling coconut tree while attempting to cut it down for safety. According to the NDRRMC, Tino affected at least 59,918 individuals, or 17,124 families, in 371 barangays across western Visayas, Negros Island region, central Visayas, eastern Visayas, and Caraga. A total of 32,286 individuals, or 9,170 families, were staying in 362 evacuation centers. President Marcos will not interfere in the upcoming investigation on the controversial Manila Bay Dolomite Beach, an artificial beach project built during the administration of former President Rodrigo Duterte. Emphasizing that separation of powers between the executive and legislative branches, Palace Press Officer and Communications Undersecretary Claire Castro distanced the palace from the planned House inquiry. However, the palace official recognized that the hearing would serve as an opportunity to determine whether the highly criticized artificial beach was linked to the recent flooding in Metro Manila, or whether there were irregularities involved in its implementation. The Independent Commission for Infrastructure has asked the Ombudsman to probe former DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan and other officials over a 72.3 million peso flood control project in Plaridel, Bulacan. Former Undersecretaries Roberto Bernardo and Maria Catalina Cabral was also referred to the Ombudsman, along with Bonoan. The project, implemented by the DPWH Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office through Top-Notch Catalyst Builders Incorporation, was meant to build a riverbank protection structure in Barangay Bagong Silang. According to ICI Chair Justice Andres Reyes Jr., COA findings showed no structure was built at the approved site, with construction allegedly moved elsewhere. The rains and strong winds have yet to ease from Typhoon Tino's passage across Visayas. But already, Pagasa is keeping an eye on a new tropical cyclone that could soon make its way into Philippine area of responsibility. Pagasa said the low-pressure area outside the PR developed into a tropical depression at 8 a.m. on Tuesday. As of 10 a.m., its center was located 1,985 kilometers east of northeastern Mindanao, packing maximum sustained winds of 55 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 70 kilometers per hour while moving westward at 20 kilometers per hour. Once it enters the Philippine area of responsibility, the weather disturbance will be given the local name Uwan. Manalo said it may enter between Friday, November 7th and Saturday, November 8th, possibly as a typhoon. Bacolod Representative Albi Benitez has filed the Emman Act, or House Bill 5750, which seeks to penalize online harassment with fines of up to 1 million pesos. The bill honors Emman Atienza, who reportedly faced severe cyberbullying and struggled with mental health issues. The measure proposes penalties for acts such as cyber libel, online hate speech, and harassment, including expressions inciting hatred or discrimination based on one's gender or sexuality, cyberstalking, and the non-consensual sharing of private information. To ensure the public's right to criticize those in public service, Benitez said that public officials would not be covered by the protections provided by the bill. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.